If your footage looks and sounds like absolute trash, don't immediately blame your camera hardware. Most of the time, the problem isn't your 10-year-old DSLR, but rather a few basic setup mistakes that are easily fixable. Nobody wants to watch a video that looks muddy or sounds echoey, but the solution is almost always on you, not the gear. In this video, I'm going to take borderline embarrassing footage and show you how to make it look watchable and even cinematic without spending thousands of dollars. Later on, I'll share a workflow trick that turns one long, polished video into a stack of ready-to-post shorts without you editing for hours. First, let's talk about audio, because even if you have gorgeous visuals, people will click away if the sound quality is garbage. Conversely, decent, clear audio can actually forgive a lot of visual shortcomings in your production. Start by plugging in a cheap shotgun mic or even a basic on-camera mic and mount it firmly on top of your rig. Then dive into your camera audio settings and pull those levels way down, almost to the bottom. You are aiming for clean audio peaks, not clipping, because that simple move instantly makes your dialogue sound professional. If you want to take it to the next level, grab a simple lav mic. But honestly, a cheap shotgun with proper levels gets you most of the way there. Next, you need to clean up your background because clutter is incredibly distracting and makes everything look unprofessional. Spend 5 minutes removing junk from your space, or just shift your camera angle slightly so the mess isn't in the frame anymore. Add a couple of practical lights in the background, like little LED panels or colorful bulbs, to give the scene some depth. Suddenly, the shot doesn't feel flat anymore. It feels intentional, as if you actually planned the set instead of filming in a rush. For white balance, you don't need to be a color scientist. If you are confused, just set it to auto and move on. Auto white balance gets it right most of the time and is infinitely better than having weird orange or green skin tones in your final video. Now, take your key light, the main light near your camera, and move it slightly to the side and a touch above eye level. This creates a little triangle of light on the shadowed side of your face, a classic technique called Rembrandt lighting that adds immediate cinematic contrast. If your key light feels too harsh, slap a diffuser on it or use a softbox to create softer, more flattering light. Soft light results in nicer looking skin and fewer harsh shadows, which makes any production look instantly more professional. Once your softbox is set up, tweak the color temperature if possible, because warming the light a hair often feels more human than clinical daylight. Now, let's talk camera settings, because these actually determine how cinematic your shot will feel. If your aperture is stuck at a high number like f/18, everything will be in focus, resulting in a harsh, flat background. Dial that aperture down to create background blur. On most kit lenses, an f/3.5 is already miles better than f/18. When you open your aperture, the exposure changes, so make sure to lower your ISO to the native minimum to reduce annoying digital noise. Then, set your shutter speed to roughly double your frame rate to achieve natural motion blur. These 3 tweaks, aperture, ISO, and shutter, are the absolute secret sauce for a cleaner, less noisy, and more cinematic image. One more trick is contrast. If you are wearing a dark hoodie against a dark wall, you will blend right into the background. Swap your clothing, add a rim light behind you, or brighten the background just enough so you pop out from the set. When it comes to color grading, you really don't need to spend a ton of time on it. A tiny, tasteful grade can pull everything together, so add a mild cinematic LUT or filter and pull it back to 50% strength. Just remember that the goal is enhancement, not turning your video into a cartoon. Okay, so your video looks better, but long-form footage is hard to monetize and share in today's landscape. People want short, punchy clips, but editing those by hand takes absolutely forever. You could drag your footage into a timeline and chop it up for hours, or use an AI editor that understands what is actually worth clipping. I've tried manual editing and low-cost apps, but they usually make you hunt for moments and fiddle with trims, which leads to burnout. Instead, try uploading your cleaned, full-length video to an AI clipper like Vizard to let it do the heavy lifting for you. Vizard scans your long footage to find the bits that are most likely to perform, like hooks and high-energy peaks. It doesn't just cut randomly, it finds the moments that are actually engaging, giving you a stack of short-form clips in mere minutes. Once the AI spits out clips, you can tweak a few trims, pick the best ones, and polish them if you want. Do you want captions? It auto-generates them and smartly times them to your voice. Do you need a vertical crop for TikTok or Instagram? That is also handled automatically. Beyond editing, the scheduling feature keeps all your clips, drafts, and posts in one place so you can visualize your entire content cadence. If you want to test different hooks to see which part of your video resonates most, these tools can generate multiple versions for A/B testing. That is how creators scale, not by filming more, but by getting more mileage out of the content they already have. Cost-wise, an on-camera mic and a cheap softbox are tiny investments that pay off over time. So here is a quick checklist. Mic up, lower audio levels, clean the background, and move your light off axis. Then upload the video to an AI clipper, let it find the viral moments, and schedule them straight to your socials. Seriously, try it out today. Shoot a simple video, run through those camera fixes, and let the AI turn it into a week's worth of content. You will be shocked at how much extra engagement you get just by making these small technical tweaks. Go make something awesome and see how much better your footage looks and performs with just a little effort and the right tools.